Okay, you've got the E minor down. You've got the C add 9 and the D major down. We'll step into Bongo's Rhythm Shack for chord number 4. Hello, lovely people. Welcome, guys, to Bongo's Rhythm Shack. And I just want to say thank you so much if you've been hanging out with us over the last couple of videos. Well, today, as always, I'm going to introduce another chord for us. This is chord number 4 in a kind of block that I've been showing you guys. So we did the E minor, we did the C add 9, we did the D major. And now we're going to look at the G major. And as always, I've got a little groove tune that I've knocked up that I hope you like it. I hope you've been jamming along to the others. Okay, so we're going to look at the G major chord. So we need to put our fingers in position for the G major, but let's just refresh our minds and get our fingers familiar with the chords that we've already covered. So we've got the E minor. If you'd like to join me with the E minor chord. So there you go. It looks like that. First finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Second finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Okay, so that's your E minor. Then we've got the C add 9. Do you remember how that goes? So your first finger is going to go on the 4th string of the 2nd fret. Your first finger is going to go on the 5th string of the 3rd fret. Your third finger is going to go on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret, and your little finger is going to go on the 1st string of the 3rd fret. Do you remember that shape? And we play it from the 5th string. Lovely chord. And then we've got the D major. So the D major, first finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret, second finger, 1st string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 2nd string, 3rd fret. And we play from the 4th string, which is the D string. Okay, fantastic. Now let's look at the G major. We take our first finger, we place it on the 5th string of the 2nd fret. We take our second finger, we place that on the 6th string, the low E string of the 3rd fret. We're then going to take our third finger, we're going to place it on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. And we're going to take our little finger and we're going to place that right underneath it, 3rd fret, 1st string. Now you will notice that these two fingers, the 3rd and the 4th fingers, are in place in the same position when we did the C add 9. Now I'm going to show you something. If you don't know this, this is really cool. This is really nice. You're playing a G major. So let's just strum that down. Some of you might find this a bit difficult. It's a little bit of a stretch. But as I always say, stick with us. You'll get it. You'll own it one day. Okay, so we're going to strum down all 6 strings for this G major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, and strum. Lovely. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and strum. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and strum. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and strum. Really nice. So that's your G major chord. Now, if we want to move to the C add 9 from this G major chord, all we need to do is drop the first 2 fingers down like this. Okay, that's your G, that's your C add 9. Wow. Let's try that. Let's play the Cadd9, form the fifth string. 1, 2, 3, 4, and strum. Let's try it again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and strum. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and strum. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and strum. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so that's your Cadd9. Let's just use this as an exercise. So we're just going to move from the G to the Cadd9. Okay, so we're just going to move those first two fingers into position for the G, strum it once, move the two fingers down into the Cadd9 position, strum it again, move the fingers back up for the G major, strum that again, move the fingers back down again for the Cadd9, strum that again, and then finish on the G. Something like that anyway. So we're going to start on a G. Okay, nice and slow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and G. Get to the Cadd9. 1, 2, 3, Cadd9 and C. And back to the G. 1, 2, 3, and the G. Back to the Cadd9. 1, 2, 3, Cadd9. We're going to finish on the G. 1, 2, 3, and G. Wow, that's nice. Now you might want to just give your fingers a little bit of a refresh. Reshape the tips of your fingers. Shake out any stress at all. And this is going to stretch you a little bit. It's going to stretch your fingers a bit. But also, the way I'm going to show you this, your third and fourth finger are going to be working quite hard, because they are going to hold that position all the time whilst we play the G, the E minor, and the Cadd9. So that E minor is a slightly different E minor now, because you're holding those two notes with your third and fourth finger. So we'll cover that another time. But let's just concentrate on the G to the Cadd9 to the E minor, and then we'll throw the D in at some point. Are you ready? So let's try that again. So we're going with the G to the Cadd9, back to the G, to the Cadd9, finish on the G. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and G. We're going to the Cadd9. Cadd9, here we go. And Cadd9. Get ready, back in the G. 1, 2, 3, and the G. Get your fingers in ready, in position for the Cadd9. Cadd9. Back to the G. 2, 3, and we'll go around that again. Cadd9's coming up. 2, 3, Cadd9. Back to the G. 2, 3, 4, and the Cadd9 again. Fingers in position. 2, 3, Cadd9. We're going to finish on the G. 1, 2, 3, and brilliant, brilliant. So that is an exercise that you can do, and I would encourage you to do that. Actually, when you're playing the G, just go from there to the Cadd9. Once you get that movement down, and you can just strum away. 2 fingers, just moving up and down, up and down. Fantastic. Now we're going to introduce the E minor into this sequence, just as an exercise. So let's see if we'll go from the G, sorry, to the E minor, to the Cadd9. Okay, it's a familiar sound. You would have heard that sound in many songs, okay? Really nice. Brilliant. Okay, let's look at the G, moving to the E minor, then to the Cadd9. Are you ready? Fingers in position. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and the G, and G. E minor, 2, 3, Cadd9. Back to the G. G again. E minor, Cadd9, and back to the G. G again. E minor, Cadd9, and back to the G. One more time on the G. E minor, Cadd9, finish on the G, on the G. Okay, I'd like us to look at the chord progression of our little jam groove that I've put together. So the chords are G, exactly the same chords we've just been playing. Then we go to the E minor, then the Cadd9, and then back to the G. And then we'll play G, E minor, Cadd9, back to the G, then to the D. Then it's Cadd9, D, E minor, and we play that through 3 times. And then the last time it's Cadd9 to the D, to the G, and it finishes on the G. So we're going to strum through these chords very slowly. This is in 4/4 time. And so it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready? Starting off in the G. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and G. G again. The G again. The G, and so that's the intro. Now the G. Here we go. And G. 2, 3, 4, and G. 2. E minor, 2, 3, E minor again, Cadd9, C9 again, and C9 again, back to the G, G again, G again, G, and again, G, E minor, E minor again, Cadd9, Cadd9, the G, now to the D, Cadd9, to the D, E minor, E minor, Cadd9 to the D, E minor again, C add 9 to the D, and a G, and G, and G. Finish on the G. Okay, this is different to what we've done previously. And what I've tried to move into now is just a little bit of a kind of song structure. So when you get to doing your own little tunes or learning songs that you want to learn from other sources, that's great. But you're going to find that, you're putting together some chords, or the chords are going to be flowing in a similar kind of way. So this is fun. So now we've got 4 chords in our jam tune. Awesome, awesome. Right, let's just have a little bit of a tip for the trip. This is a biggie, actually. If you are to progress on your journey of playing guitar and having strum fun times and whatever you want to do, it's important that your guitar is accessible. I know it's going to seem a bit obvious, but there are a lot of people that what they do, instead of having their guitar on a stand where they can reach for it when they need to and get a nice flow with their playing time, they pack it in its case, zip it up, put it in a gig bag, in the wardrobe, under the bed, or in the cupboard. And if you have to go through that ritual every time you want to play guitar, I think you're going to struggle. I really do. Because it'll be like another 3 things you got to do. And then you got to tune it up. And then it's like, oh, I can't be bothered. But if you've got the guitar on a stand, and I really do encourage people to buy a stand and put your guitar on a stand. I don't really like seeing guitars propped up on sofas and stuff like that. And the other thing is that, if you do lean your guitar up on a wall or somewhere, it can easily slide and all sorts of things can happen to it. Not nice. The other thing is don't put your guitar anywhere near a heat source, like a radiator. Got the heating on, or you've got like a little blower on or something. Please don't put your guitar anywhere near that. Not good. Obviously, I've been giving you the note names of each individual string. So when you string your guitar up and you're going to put it in tune, these notes that I give you, high E or top E, B, which is your 2nd string, G, which is your 3rd string, D, which is your 4th string, A, which is your 5th string, and E, low E, is your 6th string. But when you start putting your fingers on these frets, the notes change. So the higher up you go towards this end of the guitar, towards the body of the guitar, the higher the notes go. So I thought what we'd do is we'll look at how the notes change on the low E string from fret 1 to fret 5. So this is your low E. So if you play that with me, that's your low E. All we're going to do is take our 1st finger and place it on the 1st fret. So play that low E again. Now place your finger on the 1st fret. Now that makes that note an F. So we've gone from E to F. If we slide up to the 2nd fret, still on the low E, we're just looking at the low E for now, and we play that. That's going to be F sharp. If we move up then to the 3rd fret, still on a low E, that is G. If we move up to the 4th fret on a low E, that is G sharp. If we move up to the 5th fret, that is A. And you'll notice on the 5th fret, you may not have this, but a lot of guitars do. They have their first dot on the 1st fret. And also, if I can show you in the camera here, you'll see that dot right there on the 5th fret. So when you're looking down at the top of the guitar, that's your 5th fret there. It's just a help. It's like a marker that helps. And the other dots along the way, but we'll talk about that another time. So they are the notes on the low E string. The good thing is, because we've got 2 E's, we've got the low E and the high E, the same thing applies. So that's your F, that's your F sharp, that's your G, that's your G sharp, and that's your A. Fantastic. So that's your theory drip. And as time goes on, we'll look at the other strings and how the notes all fit together on those individual strings. Okay, so we've got all the 4 chords in place: the G, the E minor, Cadd9, and the D. Let's have a go at this jam groove. As I said, it's faster than I've been showing you, but let's see how we get on. This is the intro. It's just a G. And 2, 3 on the G. G again. E minor. E minor again. Cadd9. Cadd9. Back to the G. G again. G again. And the G. E minor. E minor again. Cadd9. Cadd9 again. G. To the D. Cadd9. D. E minor. E minor again. Cadd9. D. E minor. E minor again. Cadd9. D. E minor. E minor again. Cadd9. D. Then the G and G again. G again. Wow. How did you get on with that? I hope we didn't lose you along the way. But we'll give it another go. And hopefully this is kind of, I love the tune, the groove. And like I said before, we're now starting to experiment, if you like, with kind of song structures. My heart is always just to help you to learn chord progressions and play chords that fit together, and you can take it either way. You can apply that to learning songs that you like and you've wanted to learn, and you can check those out online. There's thousands that you can explore. Or if you're inclined to put together a few lyrics and things, maybe you can come up with your own little songs. And I'd certainly like to hear them. So that might be something in the future where we can share some of our creations together and encourage. You know, I want to encourage you guys, and I also want to be encouraged as well. So it works both ways. So brilliant. So this is the groove today, and 4 chords, and I hope you've enjoyed, and we're going to play it through one more time, and yeah, leave the rest up to you to journey along. So get your fingers in position for the G major. Are you ready? Here we go. So this is the intro. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, G. G again. E minor. E minor again. C add 9. C add 9. Back to the G. And the G. So we're going to start it all over again on the G. G again. E minor. E minor again. C add 9. C add 9. And back to the G. Then the D. C add 9. D. E minor. E minor again. C add 9. D. E minor. E minor again. C add 9. D. E minor. E minor again. C add 9. D. G. G again. G again. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, that's the groove. That's the jam tune for today. And like I said, hope you've enjoyed. You know, keep checking out the other videos. If you're finding this one a little bit, it's stretched you a bit too much, go back, play through the others. You really want to own the chords, okay? And you're only going to do that if you keep practicing. And my heart really is to make practice times fun. So it's not like you're sitting there going, oh, practice, practice, practice. No, but it's a fun way. And that's just my approach. And I really hope you get something out of it. So love, peace and blessings to you all. And I look forward to putting together another jam tune for you next week. Bye for now.